Peace. This is Chronicles of Judah 144. I just want to thank all the people who subscribed to my channel in the last 3 weeks. You know, it's funny. I only started this channel as a venue to, just to talk about things that I used to talk about with the crew of brothers that I run with. And I just said, you know what? Let me make a channel, and whoever decides to listen. And that Candace Wiggins video just blew up my channel, and I'm thankful to everybody who has subscribed and who enjoys the content. And I apologize, the last 3 or 4 days have been very, very packed. I haven't had time to make any videos. There's a lot that I do want to do in regards to that. I'm probably going to upload a lot of videos this week on various topics and things that I want to bring to the forefront. And I'm also going to start a series called Responding to Your Comments. And in that series, I'm going to highlight certain comments, probably 10 to 15 comments per video that I'm going to respond to in video form instead of responding back to the commenter. Because I think that certain comments can spur thought due to the interaction that it initiates. And, why not just share it with the world as opposed to just 2 people or whoever happens to view the comments or happens to view the interaction. All right. There's quite a few comments that I've seen that I want to respond to in that series, particularly people asking about certain things that I've said about history, or certain people that might have a problem with some of the things that I say normally pertaining to the so-called black woman. Because we all know you could say 1,000,001 things to critique the so-called black man, but as soon as you say one thing about the so-called black woman, that's always gonna start a firestorm. All right, so I definitely want to address certain issues about that. I saw somebody ask me about the so-called bubonic plague or the so-called black plague, and they said that they were looking all over the internet and they didn't see anything about what I said about how it started, how all they're seeing is how it came from rats. I saw that comment. I definitely want to address that, and a lot regarding the so-called Middle Ages, because that seems to be a point of dispute and contention amongst certain people, and a lot of brothers I notice are very intrigued about that. So yeah, that series is going to get started probably later this week, Lord willing. Oh, and also, before I forget, I definitely want to address that so-called black woman is God philosophy and where it comes from, and why the so-called black man why certain so-called black men, and let me not say the so-called black man, let me say certain so-called black men are running with that. Right? I have to specify certain because a lot of so-called black men are waking up right now. A lot of them are starting to wake up, and that's a good thing. All right. Perspective is the key to life. You don't have perspective, you cannot live life properly. All right. So I definitely want to address that black woman is God madness, and a lot of the cats that are running with it and why they're running with it, because there's a method to that madness. All right. And of course, we also want to go into the sports thing as well. So anyway, like I said, guys, thank you for your subscription. Thank you for your kind words. Those of you who like the content. Also, thank you for the people who say that I'm crazy or that what I say is ridiculous. Thank you as well for the participation and for viewing the content as well. And we're going to see where this goes from here. Peace.